Hi, friends. Welcome to our mindfulness practice for this week. If you'll come to your comfortable seated position or take a lie down, I am offering a practice of mindfulness today that includes a way to heal, a way to heal, a way to answer so much negative self talk. And so, if you find your position, gently allow your eyes to close. First, turn toward the breath. Be with that flow of breath in and out, in and out. You've set aside this sacred time to simply be. And inside of mindfulness, inside of just being human, we can often come up against negative self-talk. And this is because we are human. We are programmed with a negativity bias. And so this most beautiful process for meeting ourselves right where we are begins today. This is a practice that you can nurture and take with you all the time. You can quickly move through it in your mind. You can journal about it. You can create art about it. The most important thing is to breathe and remember you're human. And everybody feels this way sometimes. Everybody thinks these ways sometimes. We are not alone in our humanness. So as you rest here in stillness, riding on the waves of the breath, bring to mind something your mind tells you that isn't serving you. One of these negative thoughts could be, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not pretty enough, strong enough. Even I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. There's not enough something. One of those is perfect. That was a lot. So stay in the easeful breath. We're noticing this thought as a witness. So just bring it before you. And begin by accepting that this is a thought that you have. As a witness, accept that this is a thought that you have. Just stay really neutral in that acceptance. Just accept it as truth. Even as a thought you have had in the past, if that makes it feel more comfortable. And accept that this is a thought that others have and have had. Then place one hand on your heart. You can flatten out your hand a little bit and begin to make some circles in this space between, right on top of the sternum, the bottom of the sternum. And the sternum, you can just make some circles right there with the palm. It can be kind of firm. Energetically engaging with the compassion in your body. You can reverse the circles in the opposite direction. And then rest your hand in your lap or next to your side and practice compassion as a witness to your own experience. Practice compassion for yourself as a person who has these thoughts, this one thought. Let's practice compassion. Meeting yourself as if you were a small child or your best friend, bringing this thought to you about your own self. You can see that person having a thought and offer them compassion from your heart, knowing that lots of us have had these thoughts. So pour compassion upon the symbol of yourself, whether it's a small child or a loved one, expressing that they have this thought about themselves. Just pour out compassion on them. And now you can extend that compassion out to everyone else in the world who's ever had this thought. Just be compassionate on a wide scale, knowing that lots of people have had this sort of thought, and we can offer them compassion as well as ourselves. And now, place both hands over your heart and just sit tall or lie there still and offer love to yourself, wrapping yourself in love, including this knowledge of having had this thought or having this thought. And if you need to see yourself as a small child or your best friend, do that. But offer love, wrapping love around the compassion. Wrapping love around the compassion, around the acceptance. Now filled to the measure with love, compassion, and acceptance. Allow your hands to move in front of your body as if you were offering something wonderful. And offer that same love out to everyone who's ever felt this way. This love moving straight from your heart to theirs, across time and space. And then gently rest your hands. Noticing now how your body feels as a result of acceptance, compassion, and love. Notice how your mind feels after having gone through acceptance, compassion, and love around this thought. And allow your breath now to flow in and out. Easy breath, full of acceptance, compassion, and love. Ease your chin toward your chest. Eyes flutter open. If you're lying down, gently press yourself to one side. Ease yourself up to seated. Taking your time. And then we'll inhale our arms and gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. And for our purposes, namaste means the divine in me bows to the divine in you. So together we bow and say, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me.